Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, you are not seeing my face, and this is because this is really a swatch intensive sort of video. So today I'm going to be showing you all of my favorite single shadows, which are in this Morphe magnetic palette that I have. So we have shadows from JD Glow, Glaminatrix, Terra Moons, and Cleona. Something I would like you all to keep in mind is that my order of Cleona multichromes has not shipped yet and has not arrived to me. So my favorite single shadows right now is not including those, but I'm sure in the future it will definitely include some of those Cleona multichromes. So if you enjoy a video like this, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see my favorite single shadows swatched out, you should definitely keep on watching. All right, let's start swatching, woohoo. So I'm gonna go pretty much in order here, and you're just gonna see these shadows swatched out. So I'm gonna go by brand. This is how they're ordered here. And if I look sparkly and like dirty, sorry, I just swatched some other shadows for a video. So just ignore that. So first, I want to go into the two JD Glow shadows that I have that are my favorite. So first I'm going to go into Unexpected. This is just this beautiful like brown based like duochrome with like a greenish, like goldish, silverish like sparkle to it. It's really hard to explain, and I'm not very good at explaining shadow shades, but that's what this one looks like, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And even look at it on the finger. I mean, how can you not resist that? And this is just beautiful on the lid. And my other favorite JD Glow shade is the one next to it, which is Good God. So this I feel like is the cool tone version of Unexpected, because you have more of like a taupish, like grayish kind of base with more of like a silver blue reflect. Again, I just think these are absolutely beautiful, and I love the JD Glow singles that I have, but particularly these two. So next brand I want to talk about is Luxie. So I have three shadows from Luxie here that I would like to talk about. So this first one is Angel Wings by Luxie, and let's just swatch that out. Oh my goodness. I will say Luxie's formula is a little bit drier than like JD Glow's, for example, but for $3 a shadow, I'm not going to complain. So Angel Wings is very much like a pink based shadow with a gold reflect. To be honest, is this anything unique in my collection? Not really, but I feel like it's the best formulation of this kind of shade that I have, so I really like it. And let's go into the next one, which is Luxie Painted Lady. Oh my God, I love this purple. So this is really just like the perfect purple. You have purple with like a little bit of gold to it. It's like a nice duochrome. I mean, look at that swatched out. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. So, and lastly from Luxie, we have Apollo, which is this green, this like light green, and it has like a silvery kind of yellow also reflect to it. Absolutely beautiful. So we have JD Glow and we have Luxie on my arm. I'm going to wipe this off, and then we're going to go into Glaminatrix, which is quite a large category. Not the largest, but quite a large category, just because I own a lot of single shadows from them, and I think their single shadow formula is one of the best, if not the best, that I've tried. So I feel like my hands and my arms are full of glitter now, because those shades are very much like glitter heavy, which I like in a metallic. So let's move into Glaminatrix. First, I want to go into Crush. It's just like beautiful red metallic. It's like a dark red. Oh my God, look at that. That is such a pretty shade, and like on the finger, holy cow. The Glaminatrix, just their shadows are so intense and just so metallic. I absolutely love them. But the one bad thing about Glaminatrix is that they are an Australian indie brand, so shipping from Australia to the US is quite expensive, and it's also quite time consuming, especially with COVID. So keep that in mind if you want to order from them. Next up, we're going to swatch Tiffany from Glaminatrix. I feel like Tiffany is the perfect explanation for this shade because it's really just like a Tiffany blue. Well, like Tiffany bluish green. So I think this shade is beautiful and I love wearing this on my lids. I mean, look at that. How can you not love it? Next up, in also the green family, we have Lost Woods, which again, oh my gosh, just look at that. That is a dark, dark green, and that just swatches so smoothly and so pigmented. I mean, how can you not love Glaminatrix? Next from Glaminatrix, let's move into some blues. So we're going to go into Sapphire, which is this very dark sapphire color. I feel like this is basically the blue version of Lost Woods in that it's like really dark and deep and it's just beautiful. And I'm so shocked every time I swatch it, even though I probably shouldn't be by now, about just like how beautiful this shade is with just one swipe. I mean, oh my gosh, look at that. Next up is Blue Jeans, and I feel like that is the perfect explanation for this shade. It is just a grayish blue, and it looks like the shade of jeans. I mean, what's not to love about that? So I really like that shade as well. And I think it's really unique. You don't see a lot of gray blues on the market for single shadows. And last but not least from Glaminatrix is Icicle. So this is a really intense, like, icicle-y blue metallic. I mean, look at that on the finger. Holy cow. And look at that even on the arm. Holy cow. I mean, it's just like a beautiful medium blue, super intense metallic. These are my favorite Glaminatrix shadows, and you can see why I love them so much, and that's because one swipe, ba-bam, pigment. Absolutely love Glaminatrix. Let's move into the biggest category, which is Terra Moon. So these are Terra Moons, and all of these are Terra Moons. It's quite a big category. So we're gonna start with these first two shades, which these are a part of their Cosmic Chameleons collection. I own 3 of their Cosmic Chameleons. These 2 are my favorites. So first up is Orion's Belt, which is this beautiful blue. As you can see, I really love blues. This is probably my favorite blue single shadow in my collection because just look at how like prismatic and metallic and beautiful that looks. I mean, this is just a stunning, stunning blue. In fact, I like pairing this blue with the Glaminatrix blue, that deep blue that's called Sapphire. I think pairing those together as 2 metallics on the lid, beautiful look. I love this shade, and I think Terra Moon's special shades are just unbeatable in my humble opinion. So the last of the Cosmic Chameleons I want to swatch is this one, which is called Moontide. So let's swatch that one. Look at that purple. This is a purple with like a bluish, greenish reflect. I mean, look at that on the finger. Look at that on the arm. It's just so, so beautiful. I want to try more of Terra Moon's Cosmic Chameleons because I have 3 of them. Out of the 3 of them, I love all 3 of them, but I think these 2 are just really something special. So I also have 3 more sort of like darker special shades. So these 3, 1, 2, 3, those are actually multi-chromes from Terra Moons. Those are more like a black based kind of multi-chrome formula. So we're gonna swatch those as well. So this is Mood Ring, which I feel like is, out of all the multi-chromes, is the most metallic. So I am not good at capturing shifts on camera. So I am so sorry if you can't see the shift that this has, but this is really your classic like green to like yellowish, goldish to like blue multi-chrome. So if you can see that on the finger, maybe, I'm seeing the shift, and you can also see it on my arm, maybe, not sure. So I feel like out of all of Terra Moon's multi-chromes, that one has the most metallic formula by far. Next up in multi-chrome world, we have Mirage. So this one, oh wow, this one's so pretty. So this one is just so smooth. And I feel like this shade is very much a green to yellow to orange multi-chrome. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not great at capturing shifts. I recommend going on Terra Moon's website. They have really good product photos if you're interested in these, or on their Instagram as well. And you can really see the shifts pretty well. So it's like a green to like orange to like yellow gold kind of kind of shift there. And last up on the multi-chromes that are my favorite, which I own all of Terra Moon's multi-chromes, but these are just 3 of my favorites. So this is Sun Dazed from Terra Moon's. This one is a true like burnt orange sort of base shade, and I feel like this one shifts from like a green to yellow to like burnt orange. I feel like this one's really pretty too. So these are all of like the deeper shades from Terra Moon's. You might see like all of these shades that probably look like the same thing on camera. I promise they're not. These are Terra Moon's Iridescent Chameleons, and these are my all-time favorite inner corner brow bone like topper shades. These are beautiful, and I promise you they do not look white swatched out. So let's swatch these shades. I'm so excited to swatch them. So let's go into Light Year. So this is very much more of like a flaky formula. I feel like Terra Moon's is not Cosmic Chameleons, but Iridescent Chameleons each have like a different sort of formula. So I feel like this one is more of like a flakier one. So this one I feel like has like a more like pinkish base with like a green blue reflect. Let's go into Saturn's Rings. This one is more of a smooth formula. Wow. This one is very much like an orangey yellow sort of shift to it. I love this one in the inner corner and under the brow bone. I actually wore it the other day and it was just like, oh, I love this shade so much. Oh my gosh. I really hope you can see how beautiful they are on camera. I'm not sure. Next up, Red Giant. I feel like this is everybody's favorite Terra Moon's Iridescent Chameleon. It's one of my favorites. Is it my all-time favorite? No. But you can really see just like that red orange sort of metallic shift to it. It's so beautiful. I feel like this one has more of a white cast than some of the other shades, but it's beautiful. And like if I could put all of my Terra Moon's Iridescent Chameleons, which I own all of them, I would as favorites. I would definitely put them as favorites, but these are the top of the top, and it was super hard to narrow it down any further. And let's go into Space Baby. Again, I feel like this is more of like the flaky formula for the Iridescent Chameleons. I feel like this one looks a bit better with the glitter glue, but this one's like a purple to blue sort of shift. Okay, last 3 Terra Moon shades. We are going to go into Time Shift. This one is just so, look at how metallic that is. How can you not love these? These are so expensive, but they are worth every single penny if you use them as much as I do in like the inner corner or under the brow bone, or just to like be fun and put it all over your lid or all over your face or whatever you want to do. You could even use these as highlighters. I mean, they're that versatile. So I feel like I'm terrible at explaining what shades are, because I'm just like, it's beautiful, it's sparkly, it's metallic. But this one I feel like is really like a green yellow sort of shift. This next one, if I had to choose a favorite of all time, it's this one. And this is Phoenix by Terra Moon's. I feel like this one swatches like uber metallic. Like this one is super metallic, and I love this. If all of my Terra Moon's Iridescent Chameleons caught on fire and they were like, you can only save one, I'd save Phoenix. So this one is like a blue to like yellow to like orange. Oh my gosh. And this one is from their second collection. They released 2 collections of Iridescent Chameleons, and this is from their second one, and I mean, this one is my favorite of all time. And last but not least, we have Euphoria. So this one is like a purple based Iridescent Chameleon. And I feel like this one's like a warmer toned purple versus like a cooler toned purple, and that one's just really pretty too. And I can see like a little bit of red and orange in the shift. All right, now that I'm extremely covered in glitter, let's move on to the last category, which is Cleona. So I own all of Cleona's duochrome shades, and out of all the duochrome shades, these 3 are my favorite. And I know they look kind of boring in the pan, but I think they're absolutely beautiful on the eye and swatched out. And I think they are also just like really good duochrome shades for someone who's more afraid of color and wants something that's like maybe work appropriate, or just wants to experiment a little bit with special shades, but they're not sure how crazy they want to go yet. So I think these are really good for that. So we're gonna start with this first shade, which is Elixir. I mean, look at that. This is very much like a taupe to gold, like duochrome. I think it's really pretty, especially with like cool toned looks. But I feel like the base is very cool toned. I feel like this looks really good with that as well. Next is Wormwood, which Wormwood is your classic like brown to blue duochrome, but out of all the brown to blue duochromes that I've tried in my life, which is many, I feel like this is the best one. I mean, just look at how metallic and shiny and beautiful and shifty that is. How can you not love it? And last but not least, we have Toadstool by Cleona. So this is very much a brown to like gold duochrome. I just think it's really pretty, and it just swatches really well, and it wears super well in the eyes. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself with all these shades. I love them all. Take your pick about which ones you would possibly want to buy. So here's all my Cleona shades. Now that I am absolutely covered in eyeshadow and glitter, that is it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope this video was a good reference for you just to see out of my, you know, moderately extensive collection of single shadows, which ones are my personal favorites, which ones I find myself reaching for the most, or even which ones I find to be the most unique, and therefore they're also in this little compilation of my favorite single shadows. So if you enjoyed videos like this, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. I post about 3 times a week, always makeup content. So if you love makeup content, definitely subscribe. If you like this video, please like this video. Though that definitely helps with the ever confounding YouTube algorithm. If you have any suggestions for content you like to see, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm definitely open to any suggestions you all may have. So with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and hopefully you all will see my face in the next video. I know this was a little bit of a different format. So with that, see you next time. Bye.